Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video, we're going to be going into whether the Zenkai for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is actually worth it, because this one's quite serious. As you guys know, GT's been coming up. They're coming up slowly but surely. They got Super 17 Zenkai. They've got the LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's not that good in my opinion anyways. I feel like in everybody's opinions as well. But this guy here, because he's a Zenkai, it kind of confirms like a solid unit. That's how most Zenkais are. Even if he's not amazing, more time he's going to be better than the average unit. So we're going to be looking into his kit and deciding whether he's worth it to Zenkai here. I'm going to be looking at him at Zenkai 7 stars, but I've got him here at 9 stars. But we're just going to be comparing the before and after so we can see what it's looking like. On the right, obviously, I've got the before, and on the left, I'm going to be looking at the Zenkai stats. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 20k. All my socials at the bottom of the screen. This is the new layout, you know the vibe. This is the YouTube channel. We got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, I'm not trying to hold you guys up too long. Let's actually get into breaking down his kit. There's no intro in this video or anything like that. It's going to be something real quick just so you guys can make a decision on whether you feel it's good for you. One thing I will say immediately though, because there's YouTubers available, watch all the showcases that you can. They're very much worth your time. It will save you a lot of time too, because you don't want to just like dive in with your Chrono Crystals and regret, especially at this time. We're very close to anniversary. Most people probably won't build GT team anyways. A lot of people might use Vegeta family, so even for your Vegeta family, you might want to know if it's worth it or not. So yeah, let's just look at the stats, go into it straight away. You guys know what he has already. Red Vegeta family saying GT whatever. Here's what his stats are looking like. I was hoping for his stats to touch 300k. Even at 7 stars, it's 255. It's definitely not touching 300k, but it's quite close. If it did touch 300k, that's crazy, but he's probably going to get buffs along the way that make it seem like that. So not to doubt this guy already, but that's just what it is from the jump. What else? Critical, nothing crazy. Going into his main ability first. Along I've ascended, draw the ultimate arts card, restores health by 20% and ki by 20. He didn't do that before. It didn't bring in ki when he dropped with Goku Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is pretty neat. I like that actually. Plus 25% to damage inflicted. That's the same for 20 time for allies by allies for 20 time accounts, but plus 30% to awaken and ultimate art damage inflicted by allies. So yeah, that's the same as well. 25 time accounts, that's the same. Okay, so unique ability here, ultimate Super Saiyan applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 40% to damage inflicted for 20 time accounts, plus 40% to blast damage inflicted 20 time accounts. Red, that's the same. Cool. Just making sure, you gotta make sure these Zenkais. Red flash applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Increases art card draw speed by 1 level. -5 to blast starts. While this character plus 40% to next arts damage inflicted when enemy switches characters while his character is on the battlefield. Before, it was 30%. 40% is a slight increase. So we need to watch out for that one, not gonna lie. That one could actually make a difference. But here we're gonna go into the 2 unique abilities that you get at Zenkai 3 and at Zenkai 6, because you actually can't see these on my phone. But the first one here, the Pinnacle of Saiyan Energy, unlocks at Zenkai 3, applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. So 20% to ki recovery. That could have just been ki, but he already gets ki, so there's no need actually. That's actually quite dumb for me to say. So the ki recovery thing is actually pretty neat, I'm not gonna lie. -10 to special move arts cost for 15 time accounts. Okay, so it's gonna cost 40. That's actually quite very convenient actually. And then plus 100% to blast damage inflicted while enemies armor is in effect. Also, if they have blast armor, it's not even gonna like shield the enemy in terms of taking damage. So if I run like Keflo, Vegeta Blue, they'll still take the max amount of damage. That's actually quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. And then here, a Rush of Hope unlocks at powerful, reduces damage received by 15% until combo ends when changing cover. So he's a bit more tankier when changing cover. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Plus 15% to blast damage inflicted. So there's some more blast damage here. This is what I was talking about earlier. and then he's even more tankier here, just can't be cancelled, which is pretty neat. It said that he'd be able to switch all his cards to blast, so I think that's gonna come with a green card. The yellow here, blast sustained damage up. This is the same, plus 10% strike damage received, 15 time counts on hit. Blue card, deals massive impact damage, applies the following, applies attribute plus 30%, minus 30% to enemies attribute, downgrade, sustained damage cut. That wasn't there before. So that's a big plus to do damage. And then plus 30% to blast damage received. Oh wait, actually I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. This was there before. This increased by 10%. Yeah. Blast damage overall is actually going to do a madness if you land this. The green card changes own strike cards to blast starts. Yeah, like I was saying, this didn't happen before. This is where it's coming in. This was 20% before, and then this was always here, but this is what's good. Like, I mess with this a lot because he's blast orientated, so you're not going to want him to have lots of strike arts. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I felt like that when I was doing my showcase as well. You just want a lot of blast arts with him so you can get the maximum damage output. The ultimate arts, maximum final flash, deals massive impact damage, gain attribute minus 100% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 time accounts. That was there before, and this is the same. And then I'm assuming pretty much we're not going to look into this stuff. I'm not going to lie. His ZENKAI ability, VEGETA family. Damn, they no respect on GT, but hey, this is actually clean for my red trunks. I'm not gonna lie, or like trunks and my, I'm not gonna lie. High key, but that's surprising. I thought it would have been GT for sure, but it is what it is. And then the Z ability is GT and VEGETA family, which is why that's surprising. It starts at GT. But yeah, let me just show you guys in case you're wondering how much souls you need. People are curious about that sometimes. Overall, do I feel this guy is worth it? Now I have to make my conclusion from these stats alone. Obviously, I'll make a further conclusion when I do a ZENKAI 1 showcase, because the ZENKAI 1 does make a difference when you actually play with them. And of course, there'll obviously be people at ZENKAI 7 using him, so make sure to watch all the showcases. But my opinion on this guy, I feel like he definitely did get a big boost. It's a necessary boost as well, so that I do like. He's blast orientated and he's doing things to boost his blast, but they did hold back. Of course they held back. They're not trying to go crazy on these ZENKAIs anymore. You can clearly see that explicitly with all the ZENKAIs that we've got recently, and this guy is not different from any of the others. However, this guy's kit was already pretty good in comparison to the other ZENKAIs we've seen. So kind of like Super 17, how he has an ultimate art. This guy's ultimate art gets key on changing. Blast damage was already pretty good. Main ability was solid. Just a few tweaks actually makes him good enough to actually be usable. So if you run VEGETA family or GT, I actually do advise ZENKAI Awakening this guy. It's not one you should miss at all. Like, I swear this guy is actually going to be very useful for your team. But beyond from that, if you run like Saiyans, I don't feel like it's worth it at all. Any other team, I don't feel like it's worth it at all. There's no reason to really ZENKAI this guy at this point in the game. You should probably just leave him and then wait till he comes back around to actually ZENKAI Awaken. Otherwise, you just be wasting all your resources, honestly, and your Chrono Crystals, which is the most valuable asset right now. So yeah, don't waste any of your resources. Just hold on to everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that, honestly. For the most part, he's not worth it overall. But if you run those specific teams, VEGETA family will definitely come on the rise. On top of that, GT, yep. But beyond from that, I'd say let it rest, man, honestly. Like I said, they held back clearly, but they did tweak a lot of his things. Like the green card, I feel like will come in handy. This will come in handy. Those unique abilities at ZENKAI 3 and 6 will definitely come in handy. The blast damage is useful, and the stat increase, of course. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it informative. If you did, please make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 20k. All my socials on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. My name's Zakashi, guys. I'm going to be showcasing this guy at ZENKAI 1, so check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.